Hi everybody, Mike and Moose here, and today we're putting the final paint job as well as a clear coat and the decals on the Finish Zero. Next on Modeling with Mike. Welcome back and welcome to the spray booth, and as you can see we have our Japanese Zero all masked up, ready to go, all ready to be painted. And this first color is going to be painted two-tone front and back. Cutoff's going to be about right there where the tape is. First tone on it is going to be the nearest I could figure to it. Move the camera back here. Would be 75% Russian green and 25% dark gold gray. So that's what we're gonna use on it. Now I preach and I preach and I preach, wear your ventilator mask. I'm not going to do that today because I want to be able to talk. I put 44 drops of IPA in there. And I'm going to put 24 drops of paint, which would be 75%, would be 18 drops Russian green and 6 drops of dark gold gray. Here we go. Shake it up real good. There's 18 drops of Russian green, and we'll do 6 drops of dark gold gray, and we'll mix it up real good and start spraying. 6 drops of dark gold gray. I'll use an old phrase I've used many times on this channel, and that is, and this is aimed toward all the historical accuracy people. If you don't like it, if you don't like the color because it's not close enough, here's a quarter. Call someone who cares, because I certainly don't. Alright, here we go. Have the compressor on. We'll hold the plane up and start going. This is going on very well. Love it. Now I'm going to turn this on because it's starting to come back in my face. I'm going to turn on the fan. I need to put, I'll put another cup in, make sure I got good coverage all around. 44 drops of IPA. Then we'll follow it with 15 drops of Russian green, 15 drops of Russian green, and then 6 drops of dark ghost gray. And then we'll finish out this part of the fuselage. Mix it up real good with our brush and back to work. We have a problem. I think we just got a little bit stuck up front. Get this over here so we're not spilling on anything. Well, maybe if I turned it on here. Hey, that works much better. Duh. Oh, wow. I was thinking surely you can't be going nutso on me. So, I'll go back over this part where I touched it. There we go. Nice. This is covering very nicely. Oh yeah. Gotta love it when a plan comes together. Well, that's that part of it. Right there. Look at that. Pretty. We'll let that suck up all the fumes and stuff. Take a look at that, folks. What do you think? Nice, nice. So we're gonna let this sit. It is now 12:30 p.m. in the afternoon. I'm gonna let this sit till about 3 o'clock. Now we'll come back. I'll come back in, remask it, and we'll do the back half. But for now, I'm gonna turn this off, and because all I have to do is clean out the airbrush. I'll be done for this segment. So we'll be back. All right, welcome back to the spray booth. And it's about a little after 3 o'clock in the afternoon now. I gave this a couple hours to dry. And I just took off the masking around here, getting ready to put some more masking on. And that's how it turned out. Not too bad. First of all, put some more masking on this other side here. We'll get ready to do this last color. Very carefully. Put this around here. We'll put this across here. Like so. There we go. We're just focusing on the back side of it. We have to turn on the compressor and we will empty out this load of IPA out of the airbrush here. Set it right down, there we go. Okay, this first color we used was 75% Russian green, 25% dark gold gray. The second color is going to be 100% Russian green. We're about out of Russian green. So hopefully we'll get this right here. We'll start with 44 drops of IPA. There we go. We'll get 24 drops of Russian green. And we'll mix it up. And we'll do our thing on it. Here we go. There is 24 drops of Russian green. Put the cap back on, mix it up. I forgot to tell you this last painting session, but we are using my Gallery Mobius 0.2 airbrush with the 0.2 needle inside. And here we go. This is working out great, yes. I'm loving it. Don't hire me for a McDonald's commercial. It's gonna come out looking pretty nice, folks. All right, we're already done. As you can see, we have a nice two-tone green going, and you know, I'm definitely gonna have to probably do some touching up, but that's no big deal. Beautiful, beautiful. I love it. So that's it. We're gonna leave it sit for a couple hours now till it's about 3:15. Gonna leave it sit till about 7 o'clock. When I come back, we'll do some chipping on it because I put some hairspray on the wing roots and up on by the cockpit before I painted it. So I'm gonna do some chipping, you know, where the guys walk on it and stuff, climb aboard. Yeah, starting to come to life. So nothing left to do now but wash out, clean out the airbrush, and we'll be back at about 7 o'clock in about 3 or 4 hours. We'll be back. See you in a few. Okay, welcome back to the spray booth. And I got all the masking taken off and this is what we ended with. A nice two-tone, well actually three-tone if you count the cowling. Nice three-tone zero. Now, next step. Before I put the first coat on, I sprayed some hairspray down the wing roots. And now, before we put our clear on there, I'm gonna dampen this real quick with my Q-tip. Just dampen it with regular water. I changed the water on this before I came in here. Here we go. Let it soak in there for a couple minutes. And we're gonna do us a little chipping. Let it soak in there, maybe a minute or so. Just run our toothpick along there, a little chipping along the side there, not much, but you know, this paint that we chipped off of there. And then bring it to the other side, a big chipping on there, not too much, just along the side where the pilot and the land crew sometimes walks on it, and there we go. There we go. Now we get a dry side of the Q-tip. Take all this stuff off before we go ahead and clear coat it. Clear coating's gonna be the last thing we do for the day. All right, we have it chipped. That's hair chipping right there. So I'm gonna get up here, move this aside, get up and get another glove. We're gonna put a coat of clear on here. Again, we're using my Mobius 2.0 from Gallery. We'll put the 0.2 millimeter needle in it. For my clear shine, I use this Holloway House Quick Shine. It's like a new floor in a bottle. This is why I like it. Ultra gloss polish. It's great. I'm just going to get my pipette, put some of this clear shine into my airbrush, my paint cup. Here we go. Ready to start. Let's do this. What this is going to do, this is going to give us a nice, clean surface for our decals to sit on, because decaling is the next big step. And we don't want any silvering. And what is silvering, you ask? Well, silvering is when the decals get lifted up, they allow light to go inside underneath them, and it looks like there's silver in the decals. That's no good. You don't want that. No silvering is allowed on your decals. Side, I want to get this whole cup used up here. That way we know we have a nice coat on. That, as they say, is that. So all we got to do is empty this. We'll empty the rest of this cup back into the container. Let this, I'm going to run around one more time with just air. Any excess that's collecting, that's what this will do. It'll take it off. You don't want any collecting up anywhere. Just want a nice, even coat. Once you think you've got that nice, even coat, then let it dry. Don't touch it. Don't move it. There we go. All right, there we go. Clear coat is on there. All I need to do is clean up all this, clean up my airbrush, let this dry, and we'll come back and do the decals do some touch-up painting, do some decals, do some touch-up painting, weather it, put another gloss coat on it, boom. And sometime along the line we have to put the canopy on and the propeller back on and everything else that needs to go on. But yeah, so far so good. So we will be back for decaling. All right, welcome back to the bench. We're ready to do some decaling. What we're going to use for this, we got our decal sheet, got some scissors to cut out our decals, pair of tweezers to help put the decals on. You need a brush to put on your microsol and microset. I use microsol homebrew and microset homebrew. And of course we have our instructions to show us where the decals go. I'm going to do scheme 1 from the 12th flying group. I already got it painted, as you've seen in other parts of this video, so let's get started. We'll open up our microsol and microset. We're going to start with our roundels on the tops and bottoms. I'll just do 2 on the top. I'll do about 3 or 4 decals for you. Then I'll turn off the camera and do the rest off camera, save time, of course, or else we're going to have an hour and a half long video. Microsol first on here. We want that right about here. So get our microsol on here. Take our decal, soak it for 60 seconds. Okay, there we go. Need to soak it for a little more. Okay, there we go. Coming off nicely. Get it up there into position. That looks nice. Put some microset homebrew on there. Dab it over there so it goes on nicely. Okay, then we're going to do the second roundel on the top. Again, get a nice little area of microsol. Then we will put this on. We'll do this for about 80 seconds. Okay, there we go on that one. Along now, there we go. Put that on there. Nice. That's centered. There we go. Now, microset. Have it on there so it allows it to set nicely. Okay, go with number 2, which will fit down here in this corner flap area. Cut it off here. Put some microsol around the area. And if you want to know how to make these home brews, I have a video on that. I'll leave a link to that video in this video description. In here for another 80 seconds. All right, come on now. Oh lordy, whoa, I'm off now, there we go. Easy does it. Now we're gonna straighten this out here, and there we go. And get on some microset on there to make it sit nice and pretty on there. There we go. We'll do one more decal before I turn the camera off here. We're going to do a unit number on the top of the vertical stabilizer. We'll put some microsol up here where it's going to go. We'll put this in here for 80-90 seconds. All right, coax it off, and on it goes. Nice. All right. Oh, that just needs a little bit of centering. There we go, perfect. Put a little microset on there. That bad boy's ready to go. All right, so I showed you 4 decals. I'm going to turn this camera off, and when we come back, I'll show you the finished model. Alright, and we're back. Just took the last decal out of the water. Ready to put it on the prop here. There we go. We center it. I'll go on there. Nice. Put a little micro set homebrew on there. Center it one last time. Bingo, bango. And there we go. There is our decaled 0. There's the top wings, bottom wings, the prop. So there you go. Decaling is all done. Gotta center this again. It's sliding off. There we go. Now I'm gonna let this dry now. Just a question. How do you handle decals on your builds? You do subtle decaling or you go full stencil detail? Let me know in the comments. Always love to hear from you. If you like what you've seen, want to see more of it, remember to like and subscribe. Hit that like and subscribe button. Don't forget about the Facebook group, the Frugal Scale Modeler. I'll leave a link to it in the video description. All you got to do is go on there, answer 3 questions, and agree to the membership rules and the group rules, and that's all you need to do. Once I see it and approve it, I'll send you a message saying you can go ahead and post, and you're on your way. And also don't forget, I am now collaborating with Gallery. If you go on the Gallery website and you buy something, everything you buy on the Gallery website, if you use the code MWMike, all in capital letters, one word, MWMike, at checkout, you'll get 10% off. So go ahead and save you some money. Next video, we're gonna put another gloss coat on this, put the final pieces on, including the canopy, and we are going to weather it and give you the all-important final score on it. That's all I've got for this one. It's been a lot, so you know what we always say around here. Never stop pushing your modeling boundaries. Until next time, bye-bye.